Okay, this next thing that I changed, it was after my 39th birthday, and changing this has by far brought me the most compliments, and it is probably the most controversial thing that I will share. I'm 39, I'm going to be 40 in about 2 months, and I have gotten a flood of comments throughout my videos, especially in the last couple of months, from you guys asking me what my skincare routine is. So I'm going to give you everything, almost everything that I do, and I'm going to timestamp it below. None of it is coming in any particular order, and I want to also really emphasize that I am not an expert in any of this, but I love you guys, and because you asked the question, here it is. And for those of you who don't know me, hi, my name is Atena. On this channel, we learn to love ourselves unconditionally and we manifest our dream realities. So if that's something you're interested in, consider hanging out in this channel. All right, so the first thing that I've been doing for as long as I can remember is being really mindful of the facial expressions that I make. I laugh without any apologies, like I'm always smiling, I'm always laughing. Though when it comes to judgmental or more negative emotions, like I really practice a neutral face. So instead of going like this or like I don't understand that, like what's wrong with this person, and like raising like my eyebrows like that, or like just scrunching up my my forehead, I avoid that. And like one of the secrets is from my mom. She always taught me to relax my forehead, to relax my face, and to allow myself to express my emotions, but not to make my face pay for those emotions, if that makes sense. So that's something you can implement at any age, I feel. Of course, the younger you start, the better. All right, the second thing is, and I got my notes, is that I never go to bed, and I never have gone to bed with my makeup on. Maybe like a handful of times, but like literally wash my makeup off my face every single night. And this was especially important in my 20s because I would go out, I would drink a lot, and on the nights where I would drink more than usual, I would even take it a step further. Whereas after I would wash my makeup on my face, I would put a hydrating mask and I would sleep with that hydrating mask, because they say you can put it for 20 minutes or longer. And I was like, I'll select the or longer. And I always had a fresh looking face the next day. So speaking of hydration masks, one other thing that I always do, and this is not just for your skin, but just for your health, is that I hydrate my body. I drink tons of water, and especially after nights of drinking, I would drink highly mineralized water. So something like Celestine water, which is one of the most mineralized waters in the world. It comes from France. Or, you know, I think these days you can pretty much buy electrolytes and put that in your water and to hydrate yourself. I no longer drink alcohol, and I still hydrate my water. Hydrate my water? I put electrolytes in my water, and I make sure that I am keeping this vessel hydrated. In alignment with that, I also make sure I get my beauty sleep. Come hell or high water, if I need to take a nap, I do my best to take a nap. One of the biggest indicators of your overall health, and your skin is a part of your health, is how much sleep you get. And one thing that I did not know is that when I was younger, and I only found this out after, is that it's so important to black out the rooms that you're in. So if you can't fully black it out, like definitely get an eye mask. Make sure that you're like it's pitch black so that you can have that deep sleep. The more you rest, the more you sleep, the better your skin is going to look. Now, going backward a little bit in terms of face washing, one thing I learned in my early 30s is that I needed to exfoliate my face. So up until that point, I would wash my face, but I would never exfoliate it. So something that I use now, not daily, even though it says daily, I use this, I don't know if you could see it, but it's from Dermatologica. I had a skin consultation with them. I highly recommend it. I won it as a giveaway, and now learning everything I learned, it's worth every penny. Like that 30-minute skin consultation changed my life, because I didn't know that all these products I was putting on my face, like I was putting oils and serums and all of this, and the woman's like, you have extremely dry skin. I'm like, how is that? And she said that even though you wash your face, because I wasn't exfoliating my face, none of those products were actually going in. So at first we went into a regimen where I was exfoliating my face daily, and now I do it maybe 3 to 4 times a week. So I don't do it all the time. When I just wash my face, I use a gentle cleanser. I like this one from Purity. By the way, none of this is sponsored, so I'm not I'm not going to link any of the products below. Google is your friend. I also use Neutrogena. My husband bought that one, so sometimes I have this one. Sometimes I use this one. Sometimes I use Neutrogena. But I do make sure to wash my face once a day. Now, going in alignment with exfoliation and washing your face, I don't do it too frequently. So I try to really wash my face only once a day. I put all my products on my skin at night, and I'm going to show you what products I put, and I let them simmer, and I don't wash them off the next morning and put them back on. I think that that's kind of a scam from companies. It's like, wash your face at night, wash it in the morning, because then it's like you're going to wash your face and you're going to use more products. I don't remember where I saw this or where I heard this. I also realized that it's probably not good for you, and there's some science about it. Again, I'm not an expert. It's just something that I intuitively felt. And once I got the scientific evidence, I'm like, all right, that's it. Washing my face only once a day. If I wake up in the morning and let's say that day I want to put on makeup first thing in the morning, I will potentially put more moisture on my face. But most of the time, I don't even put on makeup first thing in the day. What I do is that I put either the daily mist from Lotus Aroma, or I put the antioxidant hydration mist, Hydra Mist from Dermatologica. I would probably put this one more often, but it is like 3 times the price of this one, and this one is a really good brand. I did a collaboration with them a few years back, so I know for certain that they use really clean products. This one's like $25, this one's like $100, right? So there's a bit of a difference. I'll put this one on if I'm going out. Let's say I'm going to a workout class with some friends and I still want to look fresh. I'll just like spray this one on. Or if I'm just hanging out or just going to the store or whatever, I'll just press this one on. Or even just at home, I will put this one on. It just makes me feel like I wake up, I feel fresh, I feel good, but I don't put, again, like I'm not putting on any makeup or anything. So in alignment with that, I also really try to avoid putting on makeup every day. I try to avoid putting on products on my face every day, because at the end of the day, even if you use clean ingredient products, you're putting on layers on your face every single day. Your skin is an organ. It's meant to breathe. It's your biggest organ. It absorbs things like so much. So by really reducing the amount of things that you put on it, the better it is. So I know for me, like if I kind of want to like have some makeup but not really put on makeup, I'll put on the mist, I'll put on a lip moisturizer, I will put on a tubing mascara. I'm going to tell you what tubing mascara is in case you don't know what it is, because I only found out recently. Like Merit is one that has a tubing mascara. Basically with tubing mascara, when you take it off at night, when you take your shower or whatever, it just kind of comes off your eyelashes. It doesn't run down your face, so you don't need like eye makeup remover or any of that. So less has been more. And when I used to go to work, and let's say I wasn't sure if I was going out after work and I wanted to like maybe have some makeup on, instead of putting on my makeup in the morning, I take my makeup bag with me to work. And if the plans were confirmed and we are definitely going out, then I put my makeup on. If not, I don't. But that was me. So maybe you are in a place where you're like, you want to have your makeup on at work. For that, I highly recommend you figure out how to have a no makeup look. I'm going to link the channel from my younger sister, Saba Sadegh, because she has really excellent makeup tutorials for the minimal makeup, no makeup look, and it looks fabulous. And she even has versions, like she has variant versions, some where you put on more makeup, some where you put on less. So play around with that, because I promise you can look good without that makeup on. That said, now that that's said, the one makeup that I will share in this, aside from the Merit, is this brand, Ilia, can't pronounce it, Ilia. It's a serum skin tint. This is what I have on right now. I never put on anything cakey. I like dewy makeup. I find that it just does such a good job in terms of covering my skin, and it also has an SPF 30, which I love. In case I totally forget to mention this later, I always put on sunscreen when there's sun. I never tan my face, so very rarely will tan my face. When I go to the beach, I will put on like you know, normal sunscreen on my body, and I will double the amount for my face. So anytime the makeup has the sunscreen, I will personally go for it. It also has this thing called hyaluronic acid, which I don't know what it does. I just know it's good for you. So this is the only thing that I will share in terms of makeup products. Now, where was I? I just baffled and I have no idea where I was. Okay, reduce the amount of makeup. Now, in alignment with reducing, sorry, my hair is wet. I'm going out later, so, well, and I'm filming this video, so I always try to have fresh hair for the videos. But anyways, it's still wet. These are the products that I put on my face on a regular basis. I will go ahead and say that if you cannot afford these products, I highly recommend you go to discount stores, which is what I did for over a decade, maybe a decade and a half. I would go to Winners, I would see what's on sale, I would buy it there. Winners is this discount store in Canada. I would find out where sales are and I would go to the sales. Like I think L'Oreal in Canada used to have sales once a year, and I would go and buy my products there. If you have friends who are beauty influencers, like let them know that if they have anything that they want to, like beauty influencers have so much makeup, like it's actually crazy. Like they could probably all open up a warehouse, like it's insane. Don't be shy to ask them, or ask them to take you to events. And yeah, just having the hacks, I really felt it was important to share this because for a long time, I could not afford to buy all the products I'm showing you now. So I put vitamin C serum on my face and under my eyes pretty much every day. This lasts such a long time. It's like, and it like your skin, you can feel how much better it looks like immediately after you put it. So I put this on at night, put both of these on at night. I also put a dab of this, which is a hydrating serum with oh, you can tell you see, I'm not a pro. Hyaluronic hydrating serum. Shit, that was painful. I put that. I also think it's really important to have a good eye cream. This one is from Dermatologica. I love it. It's a firming eye cream. So this I will put on potentially twice a day. If I put it on at night and in the morning, if I'm going out right now in Canada, it's freaking cold outside. The cold weather dries my skin. So I will put it on. And like, again, there's so many good companies that have things that are less expensive, or go to the discount stores. Ain't no shame in the this is too expensive game. Like, always manifest a solution out of it. But I do recommend that you have a good eye cream. Okay, I also put a organic argan oil. I put this, I don't remember when I saw this beauty blogger that was talking about this one product that really allowed her face to look dewy, and I could see the difference. But the product was like $80 for like this tiny amount, and my brain was like, there's no way I'm spending this money. And then I went and I researched. I was like, what is in this product that makes it so fabulous? And I realized the key ingredient, like 90% of it, was actually argan oil. So ever since, I do put a bit of argan oil. Now, in terms of the products and how to put them on, this is so important. How to remove makeup. This is by far probably the most important one. When you wash your face, when you come out of the shower, you always want to dab. You never want to like pull on your face, because that will really like loosen your skin. Dabbing is your friend. I put the oil, I dab. The serums, they go really like, well, the serums you can put, the cream, obviously you go, I'm going like this so you understand how I do it, right? The creams you put down like this, you go like this. You know, I just naturally go in the waves of like, you know, having more face like this and a neckline like that. But you want to dab as much as possible. Like creams and serums like this. I feel like I look like such an idiot. Creams and serums like this. Oils and other stuff, dab. Eyes, always dab. Removing eye makeup, dab, 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 dab. Dabbing is your friend. This is also, by the way, another reason why I love the tubing mascara. It has made life, removing mascara in life, so much better. Okay, this next thing that I changed, it was on after my 39th birthday, and this is by far the thing, I'm not even making sense. Changing this has by far brought me the most compliments, and it is probably the most controversial thing that I will share. I was always vegetarian-ish. I ate meat, but I was like, as much of salads that I could eat, I was ready to do. But at some point, some things were just not working. Long story short, I met up with my shaman. We did a whole body thing, nutritional things that I'm not going to go into, but I changed my diet to incorporate predominantly animal fats and animal meat. And this not only changed my life, like it literally changed my hormonal balance. I did a whole Instagram live about it. But I would say also an unintended consequence of changing my diet is that my skin changed, the bags under my eyes, it completely reduced. My skin just started to glow. Everything in my body started to feel better, and my skin as well. And I see the difference like looking at my old YouTube videos from the before and after. So I feel like I had to share that. That's a diet, right? It's a diet that really does well for my skin anyways. And the last thing I want to end with is speaking about Botox, because I have gotten Botox about 5 times over the last decade. Botox typically only lasts about 4 to 6 months. So if you do the math, I haven't gotten it like that many times. I don't know if it actually helps, like, because in the sense that I think I look better, but then I look at my videos where I have no Botox. Like when I look at the videos, I can't tell the difference. I got the most compliments on my youth and my skin when I had 0 Botox left in my face. And I don't know, I just like, I'm very wary about sharing this, because not just because of the judgment online, like I honestly, I couldn't care less about that, but I've just started going down this rabbit hole. Like, I mean, Botox is a poison. Obviously, you are injecting poison in your face. And I don't know if it's good for you mentally as well. Like, there's a lot of research that I'm coming across about how getting regular Botox makes you lack empathy, because it's one thing to very much intentionally have, like, let's say a resting bitch face where you're not going like this, but it's another thing when you can't do it. And when you can't do it, you're disconnected from the emotion. And anyways, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole right now for this, but I will be honest and say that yes, I have gotten Botox in my life. In terms of the youthful skin though, I will add one thing I'm going to be trying is this thing called frownies. One of my clients like swears by it, and I see her on Instagram putting on this, it's like this tape thing, and I see the trend. And I even saw this other, I was going to say influencer, I don't know if she's an influencer, but she completely stopped getting Botox and she started using these frownies and it worked for her. So I think I'm going to give it a go. That said, I can't give it as part of my regimen because I've never done it. I just wanted to add it in there. Anyways, my loves, my gosh, it was challenging for me to get this video out. I hope it served you. I hope you enjoy it. And until next video, I'm sending you so much love. Bye.